In this video, I will introduce you to the DISGENET platform. I will get you started with the searching capabilities, and also I will help you to understand the data it provides. But first, what does DISGENET do? Well, DISGENET helps you to understand the connections between genes and human diseases. It can be applied in a variety of biomedical scenarios, like for example, if you want to understand the genetic basis of complex diseases or also for rare diseases. Furthermore, it can help you uncover new therapeutic targets for drug research. So let's begin with an example. Let's say that you are interested in understanding the genetic basis of Alzheimer's disease, which is a complex disease. So here you have the search bar, and to investigate Alzheimer's disease, you only have to start typing on the search bar Alzheimer's. You will notice that this query retrieves different results for diseases, genes, and variants, but we are interested in understanding the disease, Alzheimer's disease. Even for diseases, you have different hits. So let's click on the first one and hit the button search. When you hit the button search, you are presented with the summary table. The summary table displays all the genes associated to Alzheimer's disease in the DISGENET database. If you scroll a little bit down, you will see that we have over 5,000 genes associated to Alzheimer's, which is a lot of information to browse and explore. This is why in DISGENET we provide several metrics to filter and rank this information. The most important one is the DISGENET score. That gives you an idea of how important is this gene in connection to this condition, in this case Alzheimer's. You can see here that 5 genes have been assigned score 1, which is the top score in the database, meaning that these 5 genes are very well established genes in connection to this condition. In the summary table, we also provide other attributes to help you better understand the relationship between the gene and the disease. Another important and interesting attribute is the number of publications supporting the association between the genes and the condition. You can see here that for some of the genes associated to Alzheimer's, we have over thousands of publications in the database. The summary table also displays further details of the relationship, like for example the chemicals associated to the relationship and the variants in the gene that are, in this case, increased susceptibility to the condition. Other interesting features that we provide in the summary table are the first reference and last reference, which refer to the year of the oldest publication that we have in the database and the most recent one, indicated that, for example, in the case of the tau protein, which is the earliest one associated to Alzheimer's, the first publication that we have is from 1986, but the fact that the last reference is 2024 means that this is still a gene that is actively researched in the context of this condition. So now you have a general idea of the summary table, but what if you want to further investigate the publications associated to the relationship between tau protein and Alzheimer's? Then you click in the number of publications, and then the evidence table will be displayed. So what do you have in this table? We have all the evidence, all the publications related to the tau protein and Alzheimer's disease. Furthermore, in this table we provide another piece of evidence, which is the DISGENET association type, which is an ontology that gives you more detail of the relationship between the gene and the disease. In this case, you can see that the different types of association type are related to tau protein and Alzheimer's. For example, we can see here that mutations in the tau protein can cause or increase the risk to develop the disorder. Other things that we annotate in the evidence table are the publication, the original publication in which from which this sentence has been extracted, the year of the publication, and the publication and the journal of the publication. So now you have all the bases to navigate DISGENET, and I think that you are ready to start searching on your own.